Electronic commerce in specific areas. Chapter 1. Carriage of goods. Actions related to contracts of carriage of goods. This chapter includes but is not limited to any action in connection with, or in pursuance of a contract of carriage of goods. Transport documents. Where the law requires that any action referred to contract of carriage of goods be carried out in writing or by using a paper document, that requirement is met if the action is carried out by using one or more data messages or electronic documents. Paragraph. Applies whether the requirement therein is in the form of an obligation or whether the law simply provides consequences for failing either to carry out the action in writing or to use a paper document. Final provisions. Extent of liability of a service provider. No person or party shall be subject to any civil or criminal liability in respect of the electronic data message or electronic document for which the person or party acting as a service provider as defined in Section 5 merely provides access if such liability is founded. Lawful access. Only those with a legal right to the possession or use of plain text, an electronic signature, or a file, as well as those acting only in accordance with the approved reasons, may be granted access to an electronic file, electronic signature of an electronic data transmission, or electronic document. Obligation of confidentiality. Except for the purposes authorized under this Act, any person who obtained access to any electronic key, electronic data message or electronic document, book, register, correspondence, information, or other material pursuant to any powers conferred under this Act, shall not convey to or share the same with any other person. Penalties. The following acts shall be penalized by fine and / or imprisonment, as follows. Hacking or crackling with refers to unauthorized access into or interference in a computer system / server or information and communication system. Shall be punished by a minimum fine of 100,000 pesos and a maximum commensurate to the damage incurred and a mandatory imprisonment of 6 months to 3 years. Piracy or the unauthorized copying, reproduction, dissemination, or distribution, importation, use, removal, alteration, substitution, modification, storage, uploading, downloading, communication, making available to the public, or broadcasting of protected material, electronic signature, or copyrighted works including legally protected sound recordings or phonograms or information material on protected works, shall be punished by a minimum fine of 100,000.
Created using Powtoon.